Greetings and salutations, welcome back to our Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd playing as Tumbuka. And where we last left our nation, we were invading Benin. We just reformed our government. Oh, let's go ahead and get that accepted culture. So now rather than being a tribal kingdom, we're a feudal monarch. Okay, do want to let this... yeah. Okay, it's completely gone. We don't need to worry about that, so now we could send off this peace deal. Take their coast. And they're the other ones that'll get really upset over that. We could prioritize some of this territory. We have a fort over there. Let's go for Oyo. Make sure I get Oyo. So I don't need that necessarily, or that. Let's see. Well, I guess we can take that. And that cuts off Portugal from being able to push in. Okay, let's switch this guy around. It's a pretty good general. 4-2-2-1. Let's see how far over we can get this guy. Guess we'll do one province at a time then. Good. That one didn't re-trigger. And we're worried that we're cut off here by somebody other than Muscovy. I guess if they're this far over, they're going to be Russia. You know what I mean? Okay, so they still have a little bit of unrest. As we bring down this overextension, it should go away. We no longer need the spy power. Yeah, there's going to be border war, at least initially. Well, did we ever get a new... We didn't. Let's get a new explorer here. Okay, let's go to the Northwest Pacific. So we already have some of that explored. I think we can't core any of this because we're only working on the coast right now. One province, Benin, we can core. And we side with our estate, of course. Let's get some cash. Get some military points. And despite being so far ahead here, we are going to get the military tech first. We don't want to fall behind. Since we know that Aragon's already at military tech 14, I'm sure several of the other Europeans are there yet now. Okay, so we can get ship trade power, war score cost, and other religions. Let's go for that. The Mali would qualify, and that could help get us further up towards Morocco. And I'm going to pick Christianity again. Sadly, we may see that disaster start to return. Yeah. Okay, 450 air. Well, the first one wasn't great, so you're going to have them on the second. Let's keep this guy moving westward. And it's unfortunate that none of this stuff is going to be natively orthodox. It's all Tangri and so on. So I do win an orthodox province. I need 120. Because of all this overextension. It's still more expensive than I would like. Okay, I think we need to replace that guy. Could we get from our clergy a theologian? Yeah, I think we can risk that. It's a lot of influence. For the half-cost theologian we can afford. Kind of. Fortunately, we got manpower, so we can deal with that. Yes, we do win that lower down rest. Definitely. So now our country should be able to hold together a lot more easily than before we got our stability up and grabbed the theologian. Use the Queen Consort's ability. We'll see some uprisings here in West Africa. But probably not here. I've got 40 spy powers, so let's go ahead and make a claim here. Lobi's a gold mine. Let's claim that. Could get a higher force limit, but again, don't want to fall behind on military tech relative to Europe. So let's explore the East China Sea. I have points to get our stability up, but I'd rather wait for these to core. Because when you look at the cost, it is brought up by overextension. Looks like the better one. Because those merchant guilds will get happy again. Don't like losing that legitimacy. could get some more manpower here. But we're so close to our cap. No, we're not in a war, so I don't really see any purpose to go over. Go for that prestige, just so we don't owe anything. And let's keep exploring. Fortunately, that's on the fort. So we could sort out the garrison if we really want to. Though I'm not going to, because those military points are more valuable to us than our manpower at the moment. Where's that? Dagobani. I feel like I'm doing the Dahomey, is where the heart is. Achievement all over again. Runda, Congo, yeah. We'll get involved, but I probably won't even send them assistance. Okay, how about Northeast Pacific? Let's not forget about this guy either. He's got important work to do. It looks like they have this under control. The enemy retreated north to escape destruction, but I don't think they're going to do much. They might occupy one of our non-fort provinces or something. Okay, we can get some prestige and legitimacy. Let's get stability. Now we can convert to Christianity. But I don't know what our options are if we do that. I think it says, as practiced by their subjects. I think we need a province that has Orthodox if we want the option of flipping to Orthodox. Maybe you can find Songhai. Oh, they went for a fort. Thought they'd just take this one and stop there. Look at how low that morale is. I think they're bankrupt. There's only one way to find out for sure. And I think I'll just dismiss that. Okay, we can breach the walls, so I'm going to do that. And their troops have turned into rebels. That could be a problem for us. We'll have to keep an eye on that situation. Okay, we'll go for the Northeast Pacific. It's kind of dangerous. It's not worth it with that fort. Just keep them together. I wonder where those rebels are going. And we can create new states. Might as well get this, because eventually we're going to have all of that. Could do this up here. Yeah, I suppose. Pretty good territory. Okay, clergy wants something new. So I guess we could state this stuff up. It's not going to be of great use to us for trade purposes, but we could give it out to different estates, so I guess it's not so bad. Give that to our nobility. And we're going to prioritize this fort and then come back and kill the rebels. Okay, Queen Consort wants 1 base tax. That's just 1 province right here. It's not very valuable, so we'll just decline that offer. We'll lose the money. It's less valuable to us than the monarch points would be. Okay, and we have encountered Muscovy. Do we need a province from them? They have no allies? I mean, we can't beat them up and take that anyway, so... over Southeast Pacific. Yeah, I'm not sure what their strategy is to get an Orthodox province. Muscovy is going to be pretty big and powerful, I think, but maybe one of their subjects got free of them. Some of their Perm. Yeah, we're going to have to come back and deal with that. Smalley, you just keep chilling. We'll renew the conversation we were having with you. Oh, they blocked even further. Okay, so the rebels have lost. As soon as we liberate this province, we shouldn't have to worry about them. Kill through there, get another fort. It's like Fort City here. Okay, well that cancels this mission. Okay, let's try to get around here. Maybe they've conquered something, like an Uzbek or something like that, that they converted and has subsequently got free. Let's see if there's any opportunity like that. Why is that current morale that low? Yeah, they're bankrupt. Which is pretty hard to accomplish when you have several gold mines, but if you try really hard. Okay, explore Southeast Pacific. Benin is an internal conflicts. Yeah. Okay, I don't like Songhai going through all this. And we're going to have to prepare to face them down if that's the case. They take that stuff, or if they just occupy it and don't let us get it in this war. We will have to have that talk with them. And our spy Molly got caught. Might as well pull him back. He's not doing any good after that. Yeah, it looks like that's as far as we're realistically going to be able to scout. Merchant class. Let's just see if we can get anything from our estates now. Nothing looks too great. Okay, they do like us quite a bit. Sure. Fort. Let's actually get on that fort. Timbuktu over here. Got relocated east. Craziness. Yeah, let's improve relations here. And we might as well do it here as well. If we control these forts, they're probably not going to be able to take it too far up and still snake past it. And then just keeping relations cordial enough not to have to worry about them might be the way to go. Let's go for Atlantic South America, I guess, is the closest where they are. I'm in no rush, since I'm waiting for them to peace out, so I'm not going to breach these walls. They really are incapable of defending themselves, so... Really big worry at this point would be rebels rising up. Scout some more. We can kind of see what's under it, but we want better line of sight than that. Well, this guy's almost done. Start getting some more cannons because we can afford them. Are they in the same war? No, those are two different wars. Yeah, so I think Songhai is going to be largely disappointed. They only have 2 forts occupied. So I think they can only get some of this stuff. Unless Molly's really desperate to get out of the war. Which is entirely possible, I suppose. Yeah, we're gonna have quite a lot explored pretty soon. And that'll open up some additional diplomatic options for, yeah, rebels. Let's keep an eye on our time, by the way. 25 minutes, okay. Okay, looks like they pieced out somebody. Or maybe rebels forced somebody to retreat, I'm not sure. If they're still in other wars. We'll wait for the rebels to capture this, then we'll move in. Okay, so there's still a perm over here. Let's go for the North Atlantic first, because I want to see France. On Kyoto. Got that. How close? 14s. We'll take this province. Yeah, so we've improved relations with Timbuktu. So Perm isn't under them in the Union. Isn't their vassal. Which is strange. I wonder what happened there. Okay, so they pieced out. That is Songhai. And as I suspected, they weren't able to take much. Yeah, let's put down these separatists. I could take my war goal. I'd rather deal with them right now than when I'm sieging something and they move on to something valuable to me. Okay. Let's make sure that we cut a path so that Timbuktu can't occupy stuff we need. Imports. Incredibly interesting to us. Let's hit them while they're still bankrupt. Presumably still bankrupt. Yeah. Okay, so they're independent. So that could potentially be a target. But we'd have to get all the way over here. But, you know, it's in pursuit of something ridiculous, trying to become orthodox as a fetishist nation. So we can find a way to make it work. Let's do 2 guys behind there. That way, if they suffer a little bit of attrition, it won't interrupt their ability to siege down the province. Okay, now we're over our force limit. That's unfortunate. Okay, we got this colony started. Let's recall it. It's going to cost us money. We're starting a second colony here. Oh, they formed Barat. So that happened. AI hands. Okay, let's pick these guys up and get them back over here just in case we ever need them. And we lost our conquistador. Okay. Well, he did his job then. Let's bring him home. Okay, so we're not at all overextended right now. Let's go ahead and get a peace deal here. That will upset some people. $11. Yeah, we don't need that kind of overextension. Dubu. So the gold mines are here, here, there. It's the only ones I think 3. I think there's a fourth one. 1, 2, 3. Is there a fourth one? I could just check on the map here. Just a 3. Okay. So we'd be taking 1. Yeah, I think that's all land we want. Could we keep somebody out? Let's not take that. Then that puts Morocco just within range if we wait another month. We might be able to keep somebody out, like that's going to put Songhai within range. Let's make him give up claims on Songhai. And they'll like us a little bit more, and that could help. I'm going to work on outreach countries. Let's actually just move over down to Timbuktu. And now we can get an arrival. We're going to do Barat. And we're going to do Maine. It's unnecessary to have both of these. Let's get rid of that one. Because this one at least blocks passageway through here. We can get through if they move through here, but we're not really trying to stop them. Okay, whose economy can we mess with? We volunteered? Alright. And let's stop this video here. Thank you for watching.